Welcome, FOREX traders. This is a live trading blog where I trade systems such as day trading, swing trading, and the Four Horsemen. And I upload videos about 3 to 5 times a week. That number has gone up. Used to be about 2 to 4 times a week, but I seem to be doing a lot more often lately. If you would like to know how I trade these systems, I have links to the videos below. They're all rules-based systems, and it takes the emotion factor right on out. That's the main thing that's holding beginner traders back from making a real profit. I place pending orders in the beginning of the Tokyo session, in beginning of the at the end of New York session for my day trading, and the very beginning of the week on Sunday afternoon for my swing trading and for my Four Horsemen. Again, if you want to know how I trade all these systems, I have links right below on those videos. So we are currently sitting the 6th of December 2020. It is 2:45 p.m. So about 15 minutes before the market opens for the week. And I want to go over something real quick. I've made a couple of updates to my trading system. I have taken out the position trading because there's just not enough instances of the position tradings to play out the law of odds, or the rule of math. So you can have a drawdown for 4 or 5 months before your account goes in profit. But in that time, I can be taking my equity and doing something that happens more often, and that way it has more of chances of playing out with the law of odds according to the backtesting. And that's with day trading. So I've added on to my day trading, and I've subtracted from position trading. So I have swing trading, and then I've added Friday trades for my day trading. And even if we reach profit-taking zone, let's go ahead and pull that up here real quick. Let's pull up my day trade full pivots. So let's give me a profit-taking zone. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look here. Let's get my little pen out here. Okay, so let's say, okay, this is Thursday and we reach the profit-taking zone, right? Normally I stop trading in here. If we come down, and let's say my box is right here, right? All right, let's just ignore what's here right now. But if price comes down, okay, and then we come back through the box, then even though we hit the take profit on Fridays, my back testing that I did, because I knew I wanted to add on more elements to my day trading, so I went and I back tested all the Fridays, and Fridays are okay. They produced well even if we reach the weekly target zone. Usually what it does is it just relieves itself, and then it comes back through for a continuation next week. So that's something I'm going to be adding on. Also, I'm going to be slowly increasing. Let's go ahead and go look at the results here so far, where we stand after 1 month of trading live here with you guys. Let's put this back over to the black. Okay, so this is where we're at right now for day trading. Okay, so this is after 1 month equity curve. I'm going to be doubling that up now, lot size. Okay, so now is the time that I'm going to be increasing and ramping it up. And then here's the swing trades right here, and I'm going to go in a ratio of 3 to 2. So once I hit to 3 lots on day trading, swing trading is going to be at 2 lots. So if I go to 6, it's going to be 4, and then so on. So if you're ready for that, then let's get into this. All right, we're going to take a look here at what the opening is going to be providing us for this new week. Let's go ahead and bring it into our swing trading charts here and which ones are eligible. Okay, I'm going to enlarge the ones that are. The Australian is eligible. Let's go ahead and enlarge that one. Let's see here. The USD CAD is eligible. The Euro USD is eligible. So is the Euro Yen. Not the CAD Yen. The Australian Yen. And the Pound Yen. Great, we're going to take it one by one here. Let's go ahead and take that off. This is my, right here, this is where we're going to be for our M3. Price is right here, so we're pretty close to it. Pretty close to the Australian US dollar M3. Okay, USD CAD, this is my M2 right down here, and that's right where price is at. USD CAD, we're going to be right there. Euro USD, here is my M3, and price is right here. So we're pretty close to it on the Euro USD. Euro Yen, my M3 is right here. Price is right here. So Euro USD is pretty close. Nothing on the CAD. And the Australian Yen, M3 right here, price is right here. And a little ways away on the Pound Yen, but we know how much the Pound Yen can move. So this is the M3. This is where price is at. This is central pivot. So pretty close on that one. So we have probably about 5 swing trades right away to do. Let's go ahead and so we're going to keep those charts the way they are. Let me just get rid of all that. Okay. And let's get into the 4 horsemen. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here on the 4 horsemen. All right, here we go. So we're in a little bit of a drawdown right now on the 4 horsemen. You can see it right in here. It's been for a few weeks now. We've been in a little bit of a drawdown. Let's narrow this, minimize this here. So we are going to be opening right down here on the CAD. That's a pretty nasty move. With really big pivots also. Really big pivots. So I do have an opt-out clause on this system, and it's if a big shock to the market, like if interest rates changed or something like stimulus is being passed, or so a lot of this price right here has a lot to do with what's going on currently in the market. So I've been thinking about it all weekend on how I want to approach this. And I am going to go ahead and go through with it because we haven't passed stimulus yet. So it's just rumors of it. So we've had the same thing, and I've had the same situation happen months ago when they were having rumors of it. Price was moving, and then come that Monday, I decided to take the trade and actually made money because we still didn't have stimulus. So that's the situation we're in right now. All right, on the Euro Yen, pretty close to the M3. Australian Yen, really close to the M3. And Euro CAD, really close to the M2. So the 4 horsemen are going to be first. We're going to knock those out, or at least try and place pending orders for them if we can. Then we're going to switch on over. We still have 8 more minutes. Then after that, we're going to switch on over to the swing trading charts. So I'm going to go ahead and place this on pause. And next time I see you, it's going to be a couple seconds for you, but it will be market open. All right, we're sitting about 30 seconds out. You know I can't do this without coffee. Just do a little coffee cake with it. All right. 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, and 1, go. Nope. Yep. All right, and we're about to hit the Australian yen as well. Took the euro. I took the USD CAD. All right. There we go. And the Australian yen. I'm going to set up the stops here shortly. Okay, I'm going to make a quick beeline on over. All right, let's make it. I'll take the Audi there. Yes, I will. It's a new account. All right, well, first off, CAD. I'll take the euro. Give me a second on the Aussie. Well, that's close enough. Nothing on the pound yen. Wow. All right, that one's out of the question. All right, Australian yen. Taking it. And the euro yen. Take that one as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these all back to size here. I took all of them except for the pound yen because we just came right down to central pivot on that one. All right, so now this is where we stand. We have USD CAD, Euro USD, AUD USD, AUD Yen, Euro CAD. All right, sorry, Euro Yen. Let's bring it back on over Four Horsemen. Getting really close to the Australian Yen. I can't do anything yet because the spread's too wide. And if I place a pending order there, I won't take it. Don't panic. I know I need to place my stops on this swing trading, but I can see what's going on from these charts here. We're not going anywhere for a while, so I have time on those to place those stops. Unless World War III breaks out right now. Okay, stop is going to be placed for my USD CAD. I have a couple seconds to do this. 27198. If we have a wide pip zone here, a wide spread for the wide range here for the pivots, then I do take a little bit higher than what my optimized fib says. 27213. Oh, okay. Wait. Yep. I might have to sell that real quick. Okay, and I took the Australian yen. Okay. I'm going to wait to place my stop on the Australian yen until the spread calms down a little bit. Okay, I know you can't see these entries. Let me go ahead and move it on over. That's my stop down there. And this is my entry. Okay. There. You can see it over here for the odd yen. Okay, perfect. Just get the sucker ready. All we're waiting on now is the Euro CAD and the Euro Yen. Let's see if I can place a pending order for the Euro Yen. I think it might be a little far. 126389. No, it will not let me. Okay. Spread's just too close to it. Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm going to go and place in my central pivot alerts. 2854 alert. 2854. It's my central pivot alert. Right there. For the USD CAD. Central pivot alert for the Australian yen. This is going to be 771233. Okay. There's my central pivot alert. Gotta watch the Euro CAD. Alright, and I was able to produce a pending order here for the Euro Yen. If I can just grab this here. Alright. As soon as we trigger, I'll be able to place an associated stop once the spread kind of calms down a little bit. But let's place the alert at central pivot is 1257160. Got the alert at central pivot, so we've got our pending in right now. Very good. All right, Euro CAD is the one to watch for. All right, I got a little alert right here for the Euro CAD. As we got everything kind of cornered right now for the Four Horsemen, let's switch gears. All right, starting off with so these are swing trades. Starting off with order number 4785. This one's going to be the USD CAD. swing. Okay. Just below. Set the alert. It's going to be a swing trade alert. Perfect. All right, we got that one done. What's next? So this is what we're doing. Oh, no, wait. I got to set my take profit. Okay, so if you're unaware of what I'm doing, we took the trade here. Stop goes down here. My alert to move my stop is right there. So if price comes up, makes it go for central pivot, we move this stop to just under the swing point. Take profit's up there. If it doesn't hit the take profit and the next week's take profit zone is up here, then we just simply move our take profit zone up. We can keep doing that until we hit take profit. Simple as that. Videos on how I do the swing tradings below in the description. Let's take a look here at our Euro USD. Let's go ahead and mark my alert here for central pivot. Modify it. Let's get rid of that and let's make it a swing trade alert. Okay. We're going to drop our stop. And we're going to move our take profit down here. Okay.
4 Horsemen Alert EuroCAD.
Okay. Got it. Whoa, losing my pen. Okay. All right, we got the EuroCAD on. We can't. Let's go ahead and drop that stop on the EuroCAD. Don't have to worry about the spread because it's on the downside. That one's going to be 54246. Got that knocked out. Let's double check this here real quick. Five, 4, 2, 5, 5. Perfect. Okay, we got the stop dropped on that. We got the stop dropped on this. Boom, boom, boom. The only two I got to do are these guys. Once the spread stops freaking out. Ooh, I got to place my... so 5557 is my alert for central pivot. Let's go ahead and amend this to my alert speech for the Euro CAD. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we got that knocked out. Okay, good. We have our open orders, except for the pending order, and we just have to do our stops. Okay, let's go back on over to see what we are doing here. All right, so we have our Euro USD, we have our stop, take profit, and this one's going to be number 5787. Got that done. Next one. The Australian dollar, US dollar. Here we are. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop our stop. Let's mark our alerts. Swing trade alert. And let's drop our take profit. Smaller zone. Is it? Somewhat. I'm going to adjust all these take profits here. I'm just throwing them right now. Just throw them where I typically throw them, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into its particular the AUD USD zone where I can see about 10 weeks of data as far as pivots go, and then I'll be able to adjust accordingly to that one. So this one's going to be number 5794. 794. Swing. All right. Remember, we want all these to at least come to central pivot. That way I can reduce risk, and it might set up my day trading setups. Okay, so the next one is going to be my Australian yen. Let's go ahead and open that one up. Australian yen. And we're going to drop our stop. All right. And we're going to place our take profit. It's a really small zone. Again, we're going to adjust that later. But let's go ahead and place our alert here. Swing trade alert. Very good. This one is number 5803. Very next one is the Euro yen. So Euro yen. Same thing on this cowboy right here. Go ahead and drop our stop. And put our alert. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Let's drop our alert. Modify. And drop the take profit. Okay, this one is order number 5807. And it's going to be the Euro yen. Okay. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Let's go into the CAD, USD CAD. Okay. All right, so let's see here. This is our new week. Okay, I think that's a very fair take profit zone. Doesn't look like it's any smaller or larger than previous weeks. Okay, let's go into Euro USD. Where are you at, Euro? Okay, this week here looks about average size. Very good. Okay. There's my entry, my stop loss up there, and got my take profit right here. Okay, very good. Just making sure it's not too close to it. Okay, very good. All right, about an average size weekly zone. Let's get into Australian USD. Okay, this is our weekly zone right here. A little bit small, huh? Compared to these guys, it's gotten smaller. All right, so let's do this here. There we go, got that done. Let's get into the AUD JPY. What's going on here? Come on. Let's see. Let's add on more weeks here. Do 10. Small zone. Really small zone. Okay. Very good. Yeah, that's a much smaller zone. Okay. Euro yen. Let's go ahead and add about 10 weeks of data. Oh yeah, we got about an average size one. That's fine with me. That's a good spot to have. Perfect. Okay, I'm happy with everything. Very good. Now we just need to hit central pivot on those guys. Swing trading, just take a look here again one last time. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm happy with where my alerts are at. Very good. My entries are all decent. Okay, nothing outrageous. Okay, very good. Let's drop it on over to the day trading black chart. There we are. Okay, I'm going to have it on here now, since I already have everything situated with that. And what I'm going to do is bring us back on over to the Four Horsemen. Let's take a look. Okay. Still, it's 3:30 right now. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. We'll see you back here in a couple seconds for you, but it's going to be 4 p.m., which means the the spreads are going to narrow and we'll be able to place all the stops. Okay, here we are, 4 p.m. Oh, I just got triggered. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. There it is. So let's go ahead and throw our stops in place. Oh. Okay. All right, so stops. 126,950 euro yen. All right. Let's go ahead and knock out the Australian yen. 77,646. Okay. There we are. Got all the 4 horsemen in play. Sitting about break even on everything right now. Aussie yen made a little bit of a move higher. Keep you up to date. Okay. It is 6:42 p.m. Woke up to a swing trade alert. Just take a look at it. Can't even see what I'm doing right now. Alright, so these alerts are still intact. Let's see, where's it coming from? Looks like it's coming from the AUD JPY. The yens that I did was a Euro yen, which is here. This is the M3, this is the central pivot. And the AUD, this is the M3, and this is central pivot. Alright, done. Okay, so you just reduce risk on the AUD JPY. All right, still have the other ones to reduce. Let's take a look at the 4 horsemen. All right, not much movement, but doing okay. Okay, it is 12:31 a.m. And I'm getting an alert. I'm just trying to see what I'm doing here. Okay. Let's get on over. It was a swing trade alert. So, let's go ahead and bring up my... Okay, let's see here. What do I have? Oh. The pound yen is coming right down to M2 for the week. Let's see here. Alright. Australian dollar. I believe it was the Australian dollar. You know what? I'm glad I pulled this open. I don't have my stop and take profit in here. You know, and I thought we did that earlier. Do I not? Let's go into... I have to take profit there. There it is. All right. Okay, so I still have a little bit more I want to go. If I come down a little bit more on the euro yen, we'll go ahead and move the stop. What other ones do I have that are left outstanding? I have the CAD that's left outstanding, the Euro USD, and the Euro Yen. Okay, just those three. Let's take a look here real quick at the Four Horsemen. All right. Yeah. A little bit of movement going on in the Euro and Australian Yen. It's about that. All right, now that I'm waking up a little bit more, it's 12:50 a.m. All right, let's go ahead and take a look around real quick. We're going to go ahead and put it on day trade full pivots. And I went ahead and marked out what we could potentially be looking for. The closest thing I have for a setup is the Australian Yen. This here is the it is this wick right here. Still has some distance between that and central pivot. You can see right in here is the distance, but it's not a wide, it's not an extremely wide distance. So this would be I would be interested in looking at. The reason why I can tell is because the spread here, right here, you can see the spread difference. This is only like about 2 spreads away from the central pivot, so it's not that much space. So I would be looking at the possibility of between now and the end of New York, this being a possible continuation pattern. So in that case, we would have to throw on a day trade. Even though we have a short on the swing, we would throw on the hedge. we're still a long ways away from the pounds, the pound yen, and the pound USD. Even though it's at the M2s right now, our daily pivots are way above the weekly central pivot. Okay, so I am getting a swing trade alert. Let's go ahead and go to the day trade full pivots, and I'll be able to see my swing trade from there.
Swing trade alert. Swing trade alert.
Okay, so it is my euro. Here it is. Let's go ahead and remove that.
Swing trade alert. Swing trade alert.
And we'll go ahead and reduce risk here. That's for my euro USD. All right. Still nothing yet for the euro yen. Pounds are coming down, breaking below the M2s. You can see the M2 right here and right here, so breaking down below it. And I have the Australian US dollar coming down to central pivot now. Looks like Australian yen looks like it wants to come down to central pivot as well. Getting a beautiful bounce off of the M2 for the USD CAD, so we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and put it back into the black, and we'll pivot on over to yep, you can see it here showing up on the 4 horsemen. Still a long ways to go before central pivots. We'll keep you updated. It is 1:06 a.m. Monday, 7 December 2020. All right, taking a look here at the Aussie yen setup. Let's go to the full pivots. All right, let's go ahead and remove this guy right here. And right now we're watching the central pivot. Nice rejection off the daily central pivot. Getting really close to moving my stop for the euro yen. You can see here my two. This is my M3 and this is my central pivot. So we are getting real close to the halfway point. One more leg down, I'd consider this making a go for central pivot, and I'll be able to reduce my risk. Probably drop it right above that level right there. Pound yen's already down to S1. Same thing with the pound dollar. Australian is already down to central pivot. Look at that bounce right there on the M2, double bottom for the CAD. Really getting close here on the euro yen. Alright, so it looks like I am getting that swing trade alert after all. Let's go ahead and take it into the white charts.
Swing trade alert.
Let's go ahead and take that off.
Swing trade alert.
And let's go ahead and reduce risk for that one. Alright, and that's for my euro yen. And the very last one that we're making our way to right now for reduced risk is the USD CAD. So we'll go ahead and keep an eye on that one as well. It's 1:21 a.m.
Trade alert.
All right, things are popping off. This London session, I got the swing trade alert for, looks like, okay, yeah, it is the USD CAD. So let's go ahead and move that stop. Let's go to full pivots. All right. And there's my stop way down here. So let's go ahead and just jam them. Just make sure that everything's good and dandy here. All right. I'm not going to have any need for this alert anymore, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. Delete that. All right, so we went ahead, we reduced risk on all of our swing trades. Look at the pounds. Really on the move right now. One thing I want to check, because I'm showing that we did achieve central pivot for the Australian yen on my Trader's Way account. We barely broke through here, but this doesn't count. This is all one candle for the hourly, so I want to see more of a wick at least, or on this candle, or at least for next candle, either the close on this side or a longer wick for this candle here, or it might happen on the next candle. So that is something that we're going to be watching closely here. It's 1:30 a.m.
AUDJPY.
Okay, there we go. We got the alert. Let's go ahead and take it on over. That's what I was looking for right there. Okay, so the high of this week is this wick here, which is this wick here. So let's go ahead and reduce risk to just above that, and we don't want it to get it with spread. So let's go right about here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and start adding on the take profits. $76,938. $76,730. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and throw my alert in here. Let me know to move my stop to break even. Once we make a go for that zone. And then I need to let my alert hit if we go to hit my stop so I can remove all my pending take profits. Okay, move that one up a little bit higher. Okay, that's that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on over to the day trade full pivots. See what we have going on here as possibilities. Okay, so the Australian yen is flirting right now with the central pivot point. I do have an alert above the daily central pivot there. Let's go ahead and draw my box here on the Australian US dollar. This is the M2 central pivot for the day. We'll keep an eye on that. There's a possibility that we do get the rejection and a head fake below the central pivot, so that's something to look out for, especially with this long wick that's being put in right now on the 15-minute chart. You can see it showing up right here, so that's something to keep an eye on. Also, the Euro USD, let's go ahead and draw out the M2 to central pivot for the day. This would be close enough to central pivot to count as a setup, so that all eyes would be on if it fully reverses and continues upwards. Still far away for the CAD yen from the central pivot. Euro yen's making its way down closer to central pivot. So it may be another move down, and we'd start looking at a possible bounce off central pivot. Okay, I just got an update, and it looks like, let's go ahead and pull that up. Okay, we took the first target on the Australian yen. Still a little ways off of my other target, my central pivots. So it's not going to be a big target because we had a really small range last week on the Australian yen. This wasn't a very large move at all. So, but at least what it's going to do is it's going to pay for any potential stop out with the reduced risk. So I'll take what I can get. The ones that I really want, they're a larger range, is definitely the USD CAD, the Euro Yen, and the Euro CAD. Let's see if we can make it happen for those. $5.12. So this is the odd yen. And this is going to be for the 6th of December. Let's go ahead and bring it back on over to my daily full pivots. Okay, so we're right at central pivot right now. Let's go ahead and pull out my marker. Okay, we're right at central pivot right now on the Euro USD for the week. We are breaching the M2 on the Australian dollar, the weekly M2. We're already at the weekly target for the pound dollar. We're already at the weekly target for the pound yen. Australian yen, we are breaching the M2. Still pretty far away from the weekly central pivot for the CAD yen. And I'm within striking distance right now of the central pivot for the euro yen. I went ahead and threw my daily pivot range in here just in case if we start to show that bounce, and then we'll have to throw on our hedge at that point. So, but right now I'm just not showing any strength in the markets right now. I can tell you exactly the reason why. It's not like anything crazy going on. Let's go ahead and take it out to the swing trading range here. You can see that this is the monthly central pivot. This is the monthly M3. So we just went from basically from the M3 to central pivot. This is R1 to central pivot. Pretty much R1 up here, heading down. S1. So we hit monthly take profit in here. Monthly take profit was hit here. This is monthly take profit right up here. So you know, we're showing that a lot of institutions are taking their profits off the table. Let's go ahead and just bring it right back to the day trades. It is 2:22 a.m. All right, it's 2:45 a.m. Let's take a look here real quick at the full pivots. Now that we had the initial London push. Okay, so I'm still eyeing the central pivot down here on the Euro Yen. I'm still hanging tough on the central pivot for the Euro USD. We'll see if it's a head fake out for the Australian USD and the Australian Yen on the M2s. That's about it for now. I'm just going to set my alarm for the New York Open, which is in about 3 hours and 15 minutes from now. And I also have my alert over here for the Euro Yen. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of alerts here. 7:45 a.m. Got my EuroCAD. Market turn around pretty quickly. All right. Get to reduce risk here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this while I set up my take profits. All right, so I'm in a hot mess right now with my forex.com platform. It looks to me as if I have all my pending orders in place, but the whole platform is crashed on me and it's not restarting properly. So I'm gonna assume that I have all my orders in place. Let me check it on my phone. I may have to come back to this. Let's see here. Yeah. I'm going to come back to it. Let's go into the MT4 full pivots. So I have a lot going on right now. I may have to restart my computer if that's the case. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark out what we got going on here. First off, I do have, this is that beautiful head fake that we were looking at. Okay, we have the central pivot here. This is going to call for a pending order. We have a couple of candle closes. Okay, and then let's go ahead and draw this up. So 17. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with the details. Okay, I'm gonna do the ones that are popping first right now. So I do have the beautiful bounce right here on the Euro USD. So I went ahead and did the Australian yen. Let's go ahead and do the Euro USD right now. I think that's like a 148.46. So I need like 24. Okay, so there's the updates. I skipped a bunch of BS for you. Trade setup on the Aussie. Marked my entry. Standard stops and take profits. Same thing with the Euro Yen. Same thing with the Euro USD. We're coming down right now on the Euro USD. In fact, we'll probably bring it up a little bit more. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 of them going on right now. On the watch list coming down is the Canadian Japanese yen, and the pounds right now are still below the M2s. So on that, what I'm going to go ahead and do to fix, I got to do some debugging on my computer right now. So go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to reboot my computer, which calls for a new video to be uploaded. Make sure you stay subscribed and don't miss an episode. Ring that bell. I'm going to go ahead and immediately post this video and then start a new video right afterwards. So peace. We'll see you then.